friends, I'm here with my Louis Vuitton birthday haul. This is part 2 in the birthday series. I already uploaded part 1, which was a very fabulous Chanel haul. If you missed it, check it out. Now I'm here with, as promised, part 2 of my birthday haul. I have bags, I have small leather goods, not so small leather goods, jewelry, makeup. I have the new lip liners Louis just released for makeup. I want to try on for you guys and show you guys. And of course, all the beautiful bags and SLGs, the vintage unicorns, all that I want to share with you. So let's jump right in. Let's go. Okay, friends, I want to, as usual, I think start with the smallest stuff and move up to the large things, I think. Do I want to do it that way or do I want to work backwards? I think I'll work backwards this time around, since the unicorns should be towards the end and then the lip liners I'll show you last. Okay, so let's go. All right, I'm going to start with one of the large small leather goods, I should say, that I got. This is from the boutique. Here it is. The ribbon's coming off already. All right, here we go. Here's the what do you call this, code or whatever, barcode or whatever. So this is a travel piece, hint hint. So I already have, I absolutely adore this one. I have a lot more than this for travel pieces. One of these days I will do a Louis Vuitton collection video. I will probably do maybe like the SLGs collection first and then the bag collection, and then maybe one day like an overall collection video. I don't know. But this piece right here, you guys, this is called the is it the toiletry bag? I think they call this on the Louis Vuitton website. I love this guy. This is perfect for skincare. I will do a review of this item. You guys, I'm waiting to be done buying stuff, which is not happening apparently, so that I can focus on doing like individual reviews of these pieces for you guys, you know, like thorough reviews. So I'll be doing thorough reviews. I have so many items that I need to properly review for you guys. So I love that one, right? And I mean, it's absolutely fabulous. And I have in Damier Ebene, I have this one, the DOP kit. I have it in Damier Ebene. So I'm one of those crazy people who, well, it's not crazy. I'm one of those people who like their stuff to match. We recently went on vacation and I realized I haven't completed my travel sets in Damier Ebene and in Monogram. So I had to mix and match, you know, like top kit in Damier Ebene and makeup, you know, toiletry bag in Monogram. And I didn't like that because, you know, it bothers my OCD. So I realized that I have not still added this one in Monogram. So I finally did that. So here she is. This is the Louis Vuitton DOP kit in Monogram. So same guy as this one. It's the same one as this. Of course, this is in Damier Ebene, which I absolutely love. And I love this in particular because it's so carefree, because you don't have to worry about vachetta, because this has no vachetta. It's treated leather, so you can dump it on your, you know, bathroom vanity or what have you. You don't have to worry about water, but this is a different story. This has vachetta. Look at that. How many? That's a big piece of raw vachetta right there. I love how when you first buy them, they're like almost white, the vachetta, right? But of course with use, it turns into a color like this, obviously, eventually. But anyway, so yeah, the DOP kit I needed to add in Monogram. So I did. And she is, and I love this. Do you see that zipper? It's just so smooth. And it has like a little flap here, and it has a little, what do you call it? Magnetic closure there. And it is just fabulous. Look at that. This guy, you guys, is made in France. right there. It says made in France. And the zippers, there's an inside zipper pocket there. This is beautiful. I love this. I love the way this dopp kit is, because when you open it up, it's so easy to see stuff, you guys, right there. It's a big hole, and you can put, you know what I use the dopp kits for? So this is what I have found out them to be perfect for. So this one, the toiletry bag, is great for skincare because it lays flat like this. So I found that this is great for skincare because I then can see all my skincare so easily. Actually, this is also good for makeup, but the Nice BB is better for makeup, you know, for me. So Nice BB for makeup, this one for skincare when I'm traveling, and then I want these for hair care. So this is where I put all like shampoos and conditioners, body care stuff. So hair care, body care goes in here, like body lotions, shampoos, conditioners, what have you, will go in there. I love dopp kit because it's so nice. Like, it's very easy to use. It like opens, you know, the whole cavity is open and you can see everything so clearly. So that's what I got. Okay, to complete my monogram travel set. All right, here she is. Okay. All right, you guys, this one is one of the unicorns that now has been discontinued. Honestly, I was so sad. When I started my luxury journey, this item had already been discontinued and I was so disappointed. I was so upset because the new version that they replaced this with is nowhere near cute and amazing as the original. And I never ever thought I would be able to get my hands on this, get a hold of this, you know, even used and abused, let alone brand new, basically. But I hunted it down thanks to this amazing boutique in Miami, you guys. They have a brick and mortar store in Miami and they also have a website. And I know this owner, he's, you know, very straightforward kind of guy. And their items are 100% authentic. I, know the owner, through buying things from him and the items to be authentic, because I have gotten like 3-4 things from him now from this boutique. And every one of them I have authenticated 3-4 times. I have used many services that authenticate items, and it's a Miami boutique. They have a brick and mortar store. They're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? They can't be selling counterfeit stuff and have a brick and mortar store that's very successful in Miami. You know what I mean? So anyway, the boutique's name is Savanches, okay? So it's www.savanches.com. I'm not sponsored, but I did ask the owner for a discount code for you guys, which is not affiliated. Don't get it twisted. It's not an affiliate link. Even if it were, you guys shouldn't feel bad about supporting your favorite creators through affiliate links. I mean, we do take a lot of time out of our personal lives to share this stuff with you guys so that it will be useful to you. You know, it's not like it's a bad thing to support a creator in that way, like in a very small way, but even still, this isn't a affiliate link that makes me any kind of commission. Okay, this is just purely something to help Savanches get more business, because they're a really awesome reseller, and then for you guys to be able to find rare, authentic unicorns like this in this type of condition. Now, I will say Savanches is hit and miss. I have to be honest with you. Not always will they have like a ton of really cool stuff. You know, sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. You just have to keep checking his website. What I do is I go to the Savanches website and I would type in Louis Vuitton, and like there'll be like 30 pages of Louis Vuitton items, and I go through each page. I know I'm crazy. I saw this and I could not believe my eyes when I saw the price for the condition that it was. You guys, this item now, because it's so loved and people are so upset that it was discontinued and replaced with something not even half as good. So people are looking for it and people are willing to pay. Now it's selling for like $3,500. every time I was looking for this item, like I said, I was really sad and I really, really wanted it. Every time I searched and I searched and I searched, everything was at least $2,500, if not $3,500, something like crazy like that. Whereas it originally sold for like $1,200, something like that. So you guys, I only buy pre-loved for these particular reasons only. Otherwise, I always buy brand new from my boutique, which is easier for me and it's, you know, hassle-free. The only time I would buy pre-loved is if there is an item that has been discontinued that is so amazing, I can't live without, I can't stop thinking about. Yes, then I would buy pre-loved from a trusted seller like Fashionophile or Savanches, you know, places like that I know to be authentic. Or if I saw it in brand new, giftable condition for less than what the boutique has, but that's very rare. Usually I only buy pre-loved if it is something that I really want that has been discontinued. Okay, so anyway, this is an item I needed to have, had to have. You can tell by the drawstring bag. It's old, you know, drawstring bag. Anyway, guess you guys, I got the Louis Vuitton OG, the original bum bag in brand new condition. Can you believe it? You guys know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. This is not easy to find brand new. Look at it. It's got like a slight, almost unnoticeable patina, but it's almost white, you guys. I mean, whoever bought this didn't even take it out of the dust bag and then kept it and never wore it, okay? So anyways, oh my God, I gotta tell you, this canvas is so squishy and thick and squishy. I know what people are talking about now. Like, these older items had better canvas, or is it because it's a bum bag and they use softer canvas so it doesn't crack here? Maybe, okay? Anyway, it's really nice canvas. It's very squishy. By the way, I got this authenticated by Legit Grails, but Savanches had already sent me the authentication from Interrupti, like when they got it authenticated, because when they get an item, they authenticate it themselves and then they get it authenticated by a third party and then I authenticate it. So this has been authenticated 3 times, okay? So anyways, so yeah, it comes with this Vachetta strap, which is very nerve-wracking. I understand, you know. I just wish I had the world tour version where all of this was black treated leather. That would have been even better. But there's something about Vachetta against canvas that is so cute. So as you guys already know, this is not new to you guys. Like, it has a top panel, which I really like, because if you're like, you know, if you have it next to you on your car seat, you know, on the passenger side, and you just, you know, grab it by this, which is handy, and then you have the strap to wear, and then you got this amazing back pocket, you guys, which you can put your phone in, and of course you get the black sort of canvas, cotton canvas type of lining in there, so you can fit your phone in there. This is so handy to have this back pocket. Oh, zippers like butter. And then, you know, when the front main compartment, you have to flip this up like this when you open it, otherwise the zipper will rub against the canvas, and double zips here, and you open it like this, and this is the interior, and this one is made in France. It's the cherry on top. I couldn't believe it. Not only did I hunt this down in almost basically brand new condition, never worn. You can tell that it's never been worn. It still has the brand new, like that canvas leather kind of scent, like the brand new from boutique smell is still there. I am like beside myself right now, you guys. I can't even believe I found this item for this price and brand new. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there it is. I thought this was just a dream, that I would never be able to get a hold of this item. So this strap came, it's actually perfect. Whoever I guess didn't adjust it, whatever the adjustment that this was done in the first place is perfect actually for me. This is how I'll be wearing it mainly. How convenient is this bag, you guys? You know, so you flip this up and you open it up like this, and you got all that room right there. I'm gonna be doing a, I guess, should I be doing what fits in here in this video, do you think? Or should I do like a separate video? I think I'm gonna buy the other bum bag and I'm gonna do a comparison, because I'm gonna buy the new version that replaced this version. Of course I'm crazy, I had to have both, okay? So when I do buy that, I'll do like a comparison video where I compare these two, and in that video I will show you what fits in each of them. I think that makes more sense. I just loved it. This is how I'm going to be wearing it majority of the time, but there are other ways you can wear it. You can wear it like this, you can wear it on like the back, like almost like a backpack like this, you know, like on the back. Of course I have to adjust the strap a little bit more for that. Or you can wear it like a you know, bum bag. Oops, can't really see. Let me see if I can tilt the, you know, like a bum bag like that. So yeah, you guys, you can wear it however you please, okay? You please. And yes, look at that. I can wiggle through it. Yeah, I am so shocked. I was like, is this even real? Like when I found this at Savanchas. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so awesome that I was able to find this in brand new condition for the price I got it for. Anyway, so, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the discount code. So I asked for a discount code for you guys. Again, I'm not making any money out of it at all. Trust me. So it is, I think, S-A-R-A, Sarah 5. Okay. Sarah is my actual name, by the way. People call me Cleo. I like it actually. But, you know. So you can use that discount code SARA5 on Savanchas for a 5% off. If you want to cruise their website and find items, let's say you saw something that looks brand new and you go look at the listing and it'll say the condition, and if they say that it is brand new looking, or I think their categories are new, excellent, very good, good, something like that. But if they say excellent, it's going to be excellent. If they say new, it's going to be new, and it is going to be accurate. Okay, that's another thing I really love about them. The owner sounds like a very honest guy. But anyways, all right, so yeah, there, I've talked to him on the phone. By the way, if you have any questions, problems, which I've never had a problem with my order, but if you want to like talk to the owner himself, he's right there. He'll answer the phone. They don't call the number, so you know that you don't have an issue with your order, you know, that you got someone you can talk to. By the way, so you guys, there's a little loop here that everybody's fascinated with, that it's supposed to be a for scarves, to hang a scarf. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a Louis Vuitton chain and like a charm type thing, and I'm going to hang it from here to here and like have like a little chain charm hanging down from here to here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or I'm going to attach it to the zipper and the other end to this and use that to open and close the zipper with, which is something some other people have done. Man, you guys, I can't just gush enough on this. I know this is not going to crack because this canvas is softer than most canvas, or like squishier, mushier, because it's like sometimes Louis Vuitton slightly changes their canvas based on the item. So this is one of those like older, thicker, nice, really high quality, slightly mushier than new canvas type of today's canvas, I mean, thing. So I know this is not going to crack. And also one other thing I gotta mention, another reason why it's soft like that is because I keep it like that. You guys, let me know in the comment section. Please don't be shy to comment, because lately no one wants to comment. They just want to watch the video. Really, I count on your thoughts. I count on your feedback, you know, and I love to hear from you guys. So please don't be shy to comment. Really helps my channel engagement too, not to mention. So what I wanted to ask you guys, so I have like 1,000 products, not literally, but I have a product for everything, you guys. And my stuff, you will see my bags that are really, really old. They look like they were just bought from the store, okay? Because I maintain them. And it's an investment, you guys. If you're going to spend thousands of dollars on luxury goods, spend a couple of dollars, you know, $10, $20, $50 on buying something that takes care of it. There is a canvas conditioning. I know a lot of people say, oh, just wipe it with water wipes. Yes, that is a good first step. I do wipe my canvas down with alcohol-free water wipes, baby wipes as well. However, there is this one particular conditioner that works for really delicate leather and canvas both. Okay, so the moment I got this, the first thing I did was I sprayed the Vachetta with something everybody knows about, like Apple Guard, but there is one other one that's better than Apple Guard. There again, I'll save that for that video. Like I said, let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see a video about how I take care of my canvas, my leather, you know, my fabric bags. How do I take care of all of them? How do I take care of the Vachetta hardware? There's a separate routine for the hardware. There's a separate routine for Louis Vuitton hardware as opposed to Gucci hardware, the old like brass ones. Different things you do, okay? So let me know down in the comment section if you want to see a video like that. Anyway, so the first thing I did was I sprayed the Vachetta with Vachetta protector, and then I wiped the canvas down, which it looked brand new, like I brought it from the store. And then I still conditioned it with that conditioner that works for leather and canvas. And now it's very, like, it feels soft to the touch, and I know that it's not going to crack here because I take care of it, okay? Because there are a few people who have this issue with this particular bag where, you know, the canvas cracked there. I know that's not going to happen to me because of the way I take care of them. Yeah, so yeah, let me know down in the comment section, you guys. This is such a find. I am so tickled pink. Don't you guys love it? Again, places like Savanches, it's worth mentioning and checking out because, you know, Fashion File and places, it's so highly saturated. Everybody's stocking Fashion File. Everybody's stocking for items like this, and they love to sell them for, like, on Fashion File, this item. Go check it out. On Fashion File, something that is abused, basically, like one like this, the old OG bum bag that is completely abused. They're still selling it for $2,500 on Fashion File. And I got almost brand new for less than that. Okay? I got a great deal. Anyways, all right. So that's my first unicorn, although not vintage. It's just discontinued. But I want to show you my vintage unicorns. I got my vintage unicorns. These, I couldn't sleep. I know this sounds dramatic, you guys. When I say this, it's very dramatic. I understand. I saw a video from Jerusha Couture. This was like an 8-year-old video, like one of her really old videos. I love to watch OG YouTube, you know, back in the day when things were not so tainted and so saturated. I love to watch like really, really old stuff. Like I'm very into vintage right now, you guys, because have you guys noticed there's a huge movement, a trend around vintage luxury right now. One, because the quality used to be more likely than not better with every luxury brand back then, like 8, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Two, the fashion back then, it's so coveted right now. All the celebrities are wearing vintage. Like, have you not noticed if you've been seeing some celebrity stuff lately, you know, on TV, on E or whatever, they're carrying a lot of vintage Chanel, they're carrying a lot of vintage Louis Vuitton, a lot of vintage Hermes. They're very into, you know, vintage because that's what's rare, you know, not this new stuff that are coming out now that everybody can buy, you know what I mean? So I'm very into that. Like I'm going to be one of the few people with that OG bum bag now that is in that condition, and also this item. So as I was saying, I saw a video on Jerusha's channel where 8 years ago, I think it was, she was showing this item, and I'm like, oh my God, that is my dream blank blank. I'm not gonna say what it is until I show you guys. I literally went to Louis Vuitton and I asked my client advisor, this was when I first started buying stuff in Louis, I explained to her what I want. You know what, let me show the item first now. At this point, I can't tell the story anymore without telling you what it is, okay? So I got 2 of them, in damier bean and monogram. Of course, I'm crazy. So I actually repackaged this. This is not how it came because obviously it's vintage. This wasn't the box that it was originally in. So I got it actually from What Goes Around Comes Around. That's where I hunted this down from. I have never bought from them before, but I got this item authenticated. I don't care where I buy it from, even Fashion File. I always get it authenticated myself from a trusted site, from a trusted authentication service. So I did the same with this. Yes, it's authentic. You guys, now I understand what people are talking about. Canvas being so much higher quality and even hardware back then. I kind of get it now, okay? Anyway, although I don't hate the canvas today, it's still pretty sturdy, but I get it. There's something squishier thicker about canvas back then. But anyway, enough chatting, enough yammering. I repackaged this. Like I said, I put it in one of the newer dust bags. It actually came in this dust bag from What Goes Around Comes Around. I just did this for presentation purposes. All right, so it is a wallet, and not just any wallet. It's a unicorn wallet. You will not be able to find this anywhere, and I will be probably like 5 people, one of the 5 people maybe who still has this in this condition, carrying it. Then that makes me feel very special. All right, you guys, let me show you something. So when I first started buying from Louis Vuitton, I wanted to get wallets in damier bean pattern and of course monogram canvas. And I was describing to my client advisor that I wanted a wallet. This is my Braza wallet. I wanted a wallet that opened like a book, like this, that where I can see the credit cards, and it had to have a zipper, and it had to have other compartments for cash and all of that. And it, I explained it to her, and she said the only 2 options was this, the Braza wallet, which by the way flaps open. Some people don't like this because it sometimes flaps open inside the bag. I haven't had that problem, but I can see why that annoys people. Anyway, so this is one of the 2 versions. So they had another one called Zippy Organizer, which was like this huge. It was like literally this huge, you guys. And it still wasn't, yes, it opened like a book and it laid flat. I wanted a wallet that laid flat. It laid flat, however, it had still an accordion part to it on one of the sides that I didn't like. I'll put a picture up here if I can find it. Anyway, so now Gucci has the type of wallet I like. So this is the Gucci wallet that I got recently, this is exactly what I want right here. Gucci does it, but Louis Vuitton doesn't do it anymore. So this is what I wanted right here. This is what I wanted. I tell you though, this Louis Vuitton one that used to be apparently there, they don't make anymore. I don't understand. It blows my mind. It's such a good design. Anyway, here she is. Brand new, you guys. Brand spanking new. Look at the hardware. There's no tarnishing. There is none of that, okay? This is brand spanking new. This is called the, wow, the zipper. Butter zipper. Anyway, this is called the Louis Vuitton compact zippy wallet. So compact part is now, this is not only the wallet I wanted, like my dream wallet like this. It's not as huge as this. Look at it. Look at it. This is a compact version of it. I mean, that is all my dreams come true in a wallet, okay? So this, again, dream wallet. And look at the thick hardware back then, man. Like, it's just amazing hardware. So this opens like a book and it lays flat. I love this because I can then see everything. And here's the part, this is like the most ideal wallet for me, because not only do you get like how many card slots, 5 here, so 10 card slots, which is more than I need. I don't even have that many credit cards. And then not only that, yes, and it does have, again, the zipper is brand new. It does have the coin purse, the coin compartment, like I absolutely need, because I do carry coins still, no matter how technology gets. It also has the ideal ID slot. So these are for the credit cards and this is for the ID. I like a separate slot for the ID like this one has right there, which is perfect. And then to make things even better, it has the traditional type of compartment up here, like like a compact wallet, like a usual compact wallet, even a men's wallet like that. It has this compartment for your notes, for your cash. Oh my God, you guys, I mean, I couldn't. And then you have this little flap like thing where you can like stick receipts in, or if you are like old school and have a checkbook, you can put it there or whatever, but I would probably use it for receipts. And then you have, again, another slip pocket there and another slip pocket there. Oh my gosh, this is everything I need, and in exactly the way I need. It's like, I remember wishing, like, God, I wish they would make a wallet that laid flat, that had about 8 to 10 card slots, a separate ID slot, some extra slots, slip pockets, a coin zip pocket, and a place for cash, but in a compact size. Right here. This is even more ideal than my most beloved type of compact wallet, which is the Victorine wallet by Louis Vuitton, which I actually really like, because again, it has everything I want. It has the card slots, right? And then it has the slip pockets, and it has the coin purse slot, and then you have the area for the cash, right? But this is even more ideal than this one because, you guys, well, this is even more compact. I mean, but they're pretty compact. I mean, look at it. This is almost as compact as this. But you guys, this even has more. It has a separate slot for the ID. It has more slip pockets. It's just, wow. It's my wallet dreams coming true in my favorite brand, Louis Vuitton. All right. So, and by the way, you guys, this zipper wasn't this buttery when it first arrived. It was brand new, except the zipper was not as buttery as why? Because of the age of the wallet. Even though this person didn't use this, when it sits around, it gets a little, a little bit like stuck, So when it arrived, the first thing I did was I polished all the hardware with that special hardware cleaner that I use. Again, I'll explain all that in my other how to keep up or maintain your bags, your canvas, your hardware, your leather, that type of video. So I polished this, and then of course I conditioned the canvas as well. So now it's even more amazingly perfect. Look at that. Once I cleaned the zipper, it's like zoom, zoom, zoom. And it wasn't the zipper wasn't buttery because it was worn. No, just from sitting around. So all I needed to do was polish it a little, and it was back to its original shiny, perfect state with the butteriness. Could do that all day. So Jerusha was showing this item in one of her videos, like from 8 years ago. Yeah, I'm crazy. I go look at all the old videos. I love that because I like to hunt for vintage stuff that made more sense than the stuff they're coming out with now, All right, so this is like the what goes around comes around receipt that I got with it. All right, and then guess what? Of course, now when I got that, actually, that's the second. I did this in reverse. So I got this one first in damier bean, and then I got the monogram. So of course, once I got it in damier bean, I had to have it in monogram too. And luckily, what goes around comes around had 3 of these, and one was damier bin, one was monogram, and the third one was also monogram. That was also in near perfect condition, I think. I don't know if it might be sold out now. By the way, this one actually came in this box. This is like the vintage box that it came in originally. It says Louis Vuitton right there. And I love to collect these old vintage boxes, you guys, because I don't, we don't get them anymore. And then there was like the really chocolate brown version of the vintage boxes. I think this is even older than that. Again, this is the what goes around comes around receipt that came with it. And of course, this is the dust bag it actually came in. But I put it in one of my dust bags just for presentation purposes. And then of course it came with the tags and everything, which I already cut. I don't need to be keeping them anyway, because I knew I'm keeping them, I don't need the tags anymore. Anyways, so this is the damier bin version of the same beauty, and same thing with her. I polished up the zipper and now she's like butter. Okay, so there you go, you guys. Here is the damier bin version of this amazing wallet that makes so much more sense than the wallet styles they're selling now. I don't like their zippy wallet that they have on the website now because it's accordion style. Accordion style annoys me because it's like you can't really see things very well. I like to see them like a book, like it lays flat and it's really nice. And this is even better yet. It's the compact version of it, of the best design. Anyway, so again, you get the 5 card slots there and you get the ID slot. By the way, did I tell you that was made in France, and so is this. Back in the day, they made most of the items in France, definitely not in US. At the time, they didn't even have the US factory. But they had some made in Italy and some in Spain. But most of the items were made in France. So again, card slots, extra slip pockets, just like I showed you. There's that flap pocket for receipts and stuff. Then you got the notes, cash slot there. And then you got the zippy coin purse part of it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I couldn't wait to do this video so I could start using these 2 beauties in my damier bin and my monogram items. So yeah, you guys, I never thought, like when I saw Jerusha's video, I'm like, oh, come on, man. Now I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about this item and I will never be able to find it. But I am not someone who says no, that's it, and accept defeat in any way ever. That is never my mantra. So I'm like, nope, I am going to find it if it's the last thing I do. And I kept researching and researching, and I found them on What Goes Around Comes Around. I got them now. And I got the most ideal wallets. Now I get to use the way I want to use wallet. And these will fit in my Alma BBs, you guys. I mean, this is the amazing thing about this is that I had to buy 2 types of wallets in each canvas, like one big monogram wallet, like a zippy one, or like the Braza, and then a Victorine one for a compact wallet. So I had to get 2 sizes of each canvas so it could meet all my needs. Like it'll fit my small bags and big bags. Now, I don't even need the big wallet. All right, you guys, now we come to the jewelry and lip liners, right? Louis Vuitton just recently released lip liners. We'll look at it last. But before that, I have quite the treat right here in this little bag. This is brand new from the boutique, of course. But this is, again, actually rare to find. I was shocked to see them in stock, or shocked to see them back on Louis Vuitton website. I don't know as of this video if they're still available. I will put it here if they still are available. I forgot to check before I started filming. But this particular pair of hoop earrings are not usually available in this color, except every now and then, like once in a blue moon, they would release it. But these are always available in gold. However, you don't get these in silver very often. And they just recently did release it. I think it was like June when they put it, made it available again. And I saw it and I jumped on it. I texted my client advisor right away. These are the Louis earrings, the very famous Louis earrings, with a little dust bag, of course. Louis earrings in silver. Okay, you guys, here is the tag, of course. So let me, hopefully it focuses. That's the tag. It's still on because I haven't even actually gotten these out of the bag of the box since I bought them. I just put it to a side and waited to film, which is what I do usually before I use anything. So yeah, these are the famous Louis earrings in silver, you guys. Aren't they brilliant? Oh, these are so cute. You guys, you don't find them. Okay, so I'm wearing my version. I love these. These are no longer available. This is like the hoop earrings that are smaller, that are daintier with the little rhinestones or whatever these. I don't know what you call these, but anyway, I love these. I didn't want to get the gold version of these. So at the time, I thought they were a little too overwhelming, a little bit almost gaudy, but it's not. Okay, later I decided it's really cool to wear, like when you go out at night, you know. Not, these aren't earrings for every day, but it's more like when you go out, you know, partying or like for drinks and night out type of earrings, right? So for that kind of occasion, these are really cool. Of course, it's all about time and place, right? So I am gonna get these in gold as well, but I wanted to hop on the silver ones because they never come available, very rare. Every now and then they make it available. Anyway, so these are what I have in gold, but I'm going to buy the gold version of these now as well, just so that I have them, and occasionally I would wear them when I'm going out, you know, dinner or out in the town or drinks or, you know, night out with friends or my husband or whatever have you. Okay, so these are the silver hoop earrings. The Louis earrings in silver. I put them on for you guys. They're lightweight. They're way lighter than my Gucci big hoop earrings, which I unboxed in my most recent Gucci haul. Check it out if you missed it. These are, I think, hollow on the inside, whereas Gucci are solid. That's why these are lighter. They don't pull my ears down as much, which I love. So I'm gonna get these in gold as well. Finally, I decided they're not, you know, too much or whatever, so I'm gonna get them in gold. I've been not getting it for the longest time, and now I realize I should get them in gold too, because they're kind of fun for like nights out, you know. So there it is, you guys. That is the silver version of Louis earrings. They're very pretty. I love them in silver. Aren't they gorgeous? They are gorgeous. All right, now let's check out the lip liners, you guys. Louis Vuitton, as you know, released makeup, what was it, last year in summer, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure because I remember we had just moved. We moved last year in July, so it's been like a year in this new home, you guys. Anyway, so I remember, you know, first makeup release was like May or something last year, and then they released the lipsticks and the eyeshadow quads, but they didn't release any lip liners. But now they have released lip liners. I have 2 bags here in the same bag here. Let me get them out. Here's one. And here's the other reason why I have them in 2 bags is because my boutique didn't have 2 of the colors I wanted. So they gave me the ones they had in store there. I bought them there. And then they had to order the ones that they didn't have in stock in the store. This is at Galleria because my boutique, which is in Bloomingdale's, doesn't have makeup. But the Galleria one, my other boutique, has makeup. The new boutique that they, you know, revamped and remodeled, which is fabulous now. That it's like 3 stories and it's so fabulous. Oh, I really want to shop at the new boutique, but my client advisor is at the other boutique. I'm kind of torn, you guys. Anyways, so yeah, so I have lip liners. I bought the new lip liners. Of course, I'm going to insert Natural Daylight application demo for you guys right here. I always do, you know, always do. All right, so this first color is LV Crayon. That's what they're calling it. 290 Rose Whisper. So I got one in like a rosy mauve rose. By the way, these are so cool because they are like the pencil is actually shaped like the Louis Vuitton flower, you know, like the Louis Vuitton design, and when you sharpen it, you get that flower design there. I don't know if this camera is focusing on the lip liner. Do you see what I mean, you guys? So this, I got one in this sort of rosy. Ooh, they're buttery. By the way, they're too soft, I can tell. See, it just rolled right off. So apply very little pressure when you use these. I gotta tell you already, now I'm seeing it, I like the Chanel lip liners the most. That is my favorite lip liner formula because it's not too soft, not too hard. It glides on without breaking. It lasts forever. These don't last as much is what I'm hearing. And once I do the natural daylight demo, I will actually put it here whether I agree with it or not. So that's the first color I got. So that is the Rose Whisper, 290 Rose Whisper. That's that color. I wanted one rose, one red, and one nude. So that's precisely what I did. So I've got the other colors here. And the next color is, let's get in all this fancy packaging, of course. Sure, why not? And then, okay, I thought it came with a pencil sharpener. It didn't. At these prices, it should. This one is 193 Sepia Panorama. That is the dark, almost like mauve chocolate brown. Again, that nice design like the flower of the Louis Vuitton flower. You know, I guess what I mean. And so here it is. This is kind of like a dark chocolate mauve brown right there, which I like for fall coming up, you know. Very glidey pencil, almost too glidey. Very creamy, like almost too creamy. And then I have the third color here, which is 854 Rouge Louis, which is like their signature red. Rouge Louis is the signature red of their brand. There you go, kind of like Christian Louboutin's Louis Rouge, you know, is their signature red. Okay, so this is like a true red that leans warm. It's kind of like a yeah, slightly warm, but it's almost like neutral, not blue, not too warm, not too cool kind of red. This is a brilliant, beautiful red. So those are the three colors, you guys, and here are the natural daylight demos for you guys. So you guys, Rose Whisper lip liner goes so well with Sensual Wave. Okay, so Rose Whisper and Sensual Wave, match made in heaven, and I knew it. That's why I actually bought Rose Whisper, so it could be complementing my Sensual Wave lipstick. So they're a match made in heaven. Very plush, almost like pillowy. So Sepia Panorama, the dark chocolate brown one, I got it. It's actually like dark nude basically. I got it to go with my Vuittonite lipstick right here, the nude lipstick that I'm wearing. They seem to complement each other perfectly. And all my Louis Vuitton nude lipsticks would work with this. I may buy a lighter nude shade too. I should have bought a lighter nude shade as well, but Usually a dark nude shade like this really helps like sculpt your lips, you know, so they are a match made in heaven. All right, you guys, you know what? Rouge Louis lip liner complements Rouge Louis lipstick perfectly. Of course, they're the same color. Rouge Louis and Rouge Louis. They are both Rouge Louis, so they are, it's actually kind of a warm red, actually. Yeah. Rouge Louis is warm red, but not overly warm, somewhat warm, I should say. Gorgeous. All right, you guys, that is everything I got for my birthday. I really wanted those vintage items. I haven't really bought too much from the boutique lately because I've been focusing on Chanel, but I am actually about to buy a few things from Louis Vuitton. There is a bag that's on the way that I really wanted, brand new from the boutique, that I have been meaning to buy. And then I have shoes and some other stuff that I really have my eyes on that I'm going to buy in the next few weeks. So there will be another Louis Vuitton haul very soon here. And then there will be a birthday haul part 3, actually, which will be a Saint Laurent haul, by the way. Saint Laurent is a brand that I really love, actually. You know, with all the fancy brands aside, you know, like the prestige ones, Chanel, Dior, you know, Hermes. I still love Louis Vuitton, you know, Gucci. I even love like Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent has something really awesome about the way they design their stuff. You guys, there's something very classy about Saint Laurent. I really love their design. So yes, I have a Saint Laurent video coming up. There is actually a discontinued couple of items that I got a hold of. Again, I'm really in love with the older designs that they no longer do. Like, what did they do to the Lulu bag? You guys, they ruined the Lulu, by the way. For example, that's one of the things they discontinued with the Y quilt, which is like the signature of the Saint Laurent. Probably because they went from Yves Saint Laurent to Saint Laurent, I don't know. But anyway, they got rid of the Y quilt, which was the most beautiful thing ever. But anyway, I got some, you know, shoes and bags and like SLGs. That's, you know, in my Saint Laurent video that's coming up. That'll be my birthday haul part 3. And then there'll be a birthday haul part 4 where I unveil some precious jewelry and not costume jewelry. And then I have some shoes from couple of designer brands that I want to reveal in that video. So stay tuned for all that. Actually, the next video would be a fragrance video. It would be a fragrance video about all the beach fragrances that'll make you smell like an amazing beach goddess. The beach fragrances that I love to wear on the beach, around the beach, going out to dinner, on a beach vacation, that sort of fragrances. So beach, sort of scream beach kind of fragrances. That video is up next, but then there'll be a Saint Laurent haul and a Louis Vuitton haul coming up, and a beautiful vintage unicorn or 2 of Chanel coming up also down the road. Stay tuned for all that good content. As you guys know, my channel is the one-stop shop for everything beauty, everything fashion, high-end and luxury. That's what I do. I upload fragrance videos, reviews, hauls from designer to niche. I upload high-end and luxury bags, SLG, hauls and reviews. I do skincare, body care, all high-end and luxury. I do luxury makeup like Chanel, Dior, Guerlain, all those type of brands, all the luxury makeup reviews in natural daylight. And I don't want to be boring boasting or anything, but I am pretty good at makeup. Hello. So you'll be able to see different looks you can do with these luxury brand makeup. So yes, so my channel is the one-stop shop if you are fabulous and love everything beauty and fashion, high-end and luxury, everything from fragrances to luxury bags. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Really helps my channel. Let me know that you want to see more of these type of content by liking the video, so I know to make more of this type of videos. And also don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe, I can keep going and growing my channel and bringing you more content. You know, don't be like, okay, you know, I'll just watch your channel, I don't need to subscribe. But it really helps. It doesn't take much at all. It doesn't cost you anything, just a click, but it helps me out a lot. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing. Of course, like this video and share it with everybody, friends and family. Don't forget to follow me on other social media. I will see you guys in my next video.